I rise today to honor and remember Nonnie Alvis, Whitey Smith of Rogers, Arkansas, who passed away on April 25th, 2025, at the age of 88. Anyone with connections to the athletic programs at Rogers High School either knew him personally or fully recognized what he has meant to Mountie athletics. No one I know or have ever known has done more for the program. Not a coach, not a player, not anyone. It all started back in the 1950s when Whitey himself was a Rogers Mountie. Playing tackle on the football team, he was the team's most valuable player in 1955. And in that same year became the first from Rogers to play in the Arkansas All-Star football game. And while his athletic pursuits were quite enough to make him a Rogers Mountie Hall of Famer, his greatest contributions, Madam Speaker, came over the next nearly 70 years as a friend of the program. First, it was as a volunteer, working with and for the program to make sure every athlete had what they needed to succeed. The passion was intense. The ingredient? Chicken. Yes, chicken. For 55 years, Whitey's chicken cooking crew gathered at a pit near the tracks on Locust Street, and over that span raised an estimated $1.5 million. The aroma emanating from the pit had a unique and mysterious way of slowing traffic to a halt. Passers-by knew two things. $5 would get you a delicious meal, and those dollars would flow right back into the community. Like Whitey always said, it's for the kids. Whitey Smith was also a businessman, having owned and operated Ozark Fence Company for over 50 years. The headquarters was a favorite gathering place for those in his circle. The potluck events were a regular happening. It became a who's who in the community who joined in the fun. I also knew when I drove down Cherry Street and saw his pickup between the tracks and the shop, Whitey was there, likely planning his next benefit. Madam Speaker, I know that in every community, big and small, there are individuals who have a special fondness for serving. In Rogers, that guy was Whitey Smith. Inducted into the Rogers High School Hall of Fame in 1990, he was a staple in the community, and today, the football stadium and a scholarship bear his name. Whitey was well into his public service when I played against Rogers in the 1970s. But after moving to Rogers in 1979, and for 12 years as its mayor, I can attest to the tireless and selfless work of this pillar of the community. So it is my high honor to recognize him here on the floor of the House of Representatives for his contributions to the kids and his personal example. To Janice, Becky, and Tim and his extended family, our heartfelt sorrow for your loss. May Nonnie Alvis, Whitey Smith rest in eternal peace, and may his legacy of service and compassion always inspire and be remembered.